The Mentalist is an American drama detective TV show broadcasted from 2008 to 2015. The director is Bruno Heller. The film is set in modern-day California, and it tells the story of an independent consultant for California Bureau of Investigation, Patrick Jane. Patrick started his career as a psychic medium and became a celebrity in this area because of his extraordinary deep understanding of human psychology and the ability to manipulate people's consciousness. Once Jane made fun of the serial killer Red John at the TV show, after which John killed Jane's wife and his young daughter. It was a reason for Jane's antisocial behavior and deep depression. Patrick was in a psychiatric hospital for a long time, but he was able to recover and leave the hospital. His main problem was not over. The killer was free. The main point of John's act that he made Jane regret the world's said TV show. Jane had constant fear. He didn't bring anyone close to him because trouble happened to them. He had insomnia. Due to the fact that he lost everything that was dear to him, he constantly blamed himself. Patrick was obsessed with finding the killer. For him it was a game in which he eventually won, having traveled a very long and painful path of serious problems with his mental health. Apathy, insanity, insomnia, depression, and temperance, or vice versa, maximum indifference to everything, all this went through Patrick at different periods of his life and at different periods of the series. This series shows very well the various psychological states of a person, these causes and consequences. Shutter Island is a 2010 American psychological thriller directed by Martin Scorsese and starring Leonardo DiCaprio. The movie dwells on the story of a USA Marshal Edward Teddy Daniels who is investigating the disappearance of one of the patients of a mental institution on the Shutter Island. He claims his personal motive to be an attempt to local Andrew ladies, an arsonist who killed Daniel's wife in a fire, and who is supposedly imprisoned in the facility. In reality, through Daniels himself is a patient suffering an extreme form of schizophrenia since he killed his maniac depressive wife for murdering their children. Early in his life, Edward lost his father who drowned in the sea. Nevertheless, he chose to stay a sane and responsible man and joined the US Army and had to undergo combat which added to his mental instability. The final drop to push him into insanity was the death of his 3 children killed by the hand of his own wife. That is when he couldn't stand the reality and his own violence to the point that he created an alter ego, a respectable, observant, serious and sentimental detective striving to restore justice. When his doctors cancel medications in a final attempt to make him face and deal with the reality to avoid lobotomy, he starts having hallucinations and recurrent dreams to reveal to him what he had really done. The experiment continues until the final scene when the doctor tells him the truth straightforward and supports it with documents. The patient now has a choice to accept this actual personality and life events or to undergo lobotomy and stay a never forever. He chooses the latter.